Hey, everybody. Woohoo. Yep. Yibbity doo. Hey, everybody. Hi, it's Old Style Classics baseball cards, other hobbies, and hubbalub and all that stuff. Hey, I guess it's Saturday morning. It's 12:30 a.m. right now, March 16th, and just gotta do some quick stuff for you. Still waiting on my big eBay card to come in. It's not supposed to come in till Monday, according to eBay tracking. So don't really have anything new to show you unless I were to open some of these random packs that I have sitting around here. So on Old Style Classics today, we're gonna do some other hobbies and other collectibles and what have you. So let me move this out of the screen for a minute here, and then maybe I'll do it either at the end of this or another video, which I'll probably lean towards doing some baseball. But today I want to start off with when I went to McDonald's earlier this week in the morning to get breakfast. I saw this and asked the girl, hey, can I get one of those Happy Meal boxes? Because I'm a big Bugs Bunny fan and Bugs Bunny collector. And she told me no. Because she had a camera sitting outside there with the drive-through, and she was like, no, they would see. And so they said no. And then, of course, been still pretty busy at work lately. This will be my first weekend off. They asked us if we wanted to come in work tomorrow for 4 hours if we wanted to. And me and the other guy that I work with, we were like, no, we're done. We need a break. It's been over a month basically working with only one day off, and we have to go in early and stay later than everyone, and we want some time off. So they were like, yeah, that's fine. So we decided not to do that. But before I get to that, if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, liking, sharing, leaving a comment so that I can shout you out. And real quick, before I get to that collectible, sorry. This is one of my Lobos beanies here that I got for my UNM Lobos, which I'm wearing the shirt right now. So the reason I'm not doing a video till just now is because the Mountain West is on fire this year, and my Lobos, even though they kind of ended the season a little rough, they still like a bubble team for the tournament. We got ranked a couple times this season, but had a little bad stretch at the end of the season there. But anyways, in the Mountain West tournament, they were 6th seed. So like I said, the Mountain West is just on fire. And they're expected to get 6 teams from the Mountain West in the tournament this year, depending on what happens with some of these other automatic qualifiers. Anyhow, the Lobos, because they had a bad end of the season, were the sixth ranked team in the tournament for the Mountain West. Beat Air Force, which is one that we should win. Blew them out. Then yesterday, or the day before, or whatever, Thursday night, we beat Boise State, which is one of the teams that are supposed to be in the tournament. We beat them handily. Then tonight we had to play Colorado State. Now, beating Boise State, that was the point that we should get into the tournament. But because a few teams that won their conference lost their tournament to a lower ranked team, and that team is the automatic qualifier because they won their conference tournament, it starts to eliminate at large bids. So instead of having like 34 at large bids, they go down to 33, then 32, and 31, and 30 when some upsets happen. So then that makes the Mount West go from maybe having 6, is what they were thinking, to maybe 5. So it's kind of that thing, and we were kind of the last team there just because of the way it ended. Well, anyways, once we beat Air Force, we had to beat them. Then we're back like possibly last 4 in, first 4 out. Beating Boise State should get us into the tournament, but that's no guarantee depending on other leagues. But if we could beat Colorado State, who's been ranked most of the year, that should be a no-brainer. Well, tonight, my New Mexico Lobos, we beat Colorado State relatively pretty good. So that means we're going to the Mountain West Championship once again against San Diego State. But whether we win or lose tomorrow, we should be in the tournament for sure by beating Boise and Colorado State, 2 of the other teams that are probably going to make the tournament. So there you go. So there's my Lobos. Been wearing my Lobo gear to work the last few days. Got my shirt on right now. Golf shirt that looks like this. So anyways, figured I'd throw that in real quick. Like I said, if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, liking, leaving comments and stuff like that. Let's do quick shout outs really quick here. And just basically Jay Pillin, 3 days ago. I don't know if I've commented about him commenting, but he said it was a neat looking Dawson, thumbs up. And then I had a new subscriber from Reality Info, or is that Realty Info? Thank you for subscribing, I appreciate that. And so nothing much lately, I haven't been putting much out. And let's see here, no new mentions. So, well, that makes that easy enough. Wife already went to bed, she's super tired. I'm getting tired, I'm ready to go to bed. But anyhow, so I'm a huge Bugs Bunny fan, and I wanted to get the Happy Meal box for the Warner Brothers Multiverses. That's play on words there, I see that, kind of like Looney Tunes. But that's an old school looking Bugs Bunny there, so with Wonder Woman, Batman, and Selma apparently. So the first girl told me no, hey look, they only gave him 2 whiskers, that's a way of saving ink. If you get the DVDs of Looney Tunes, Golden Age or whatever, the original directors and artists talk about if you see Bugs Bunny, he has 3 whiskers on both sides. They were flush with money and they didn't care, but when he would get down to 2 whiskers, that was them trying to save money, because the budget had been cut. So anyways, I got this McDonald's Bugs Bunny thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'll probably just keep it in a box with some other stuff. There you go. It's got some other things. Taz, Superman. Harley Quinn. Those people, Batman, all that. Alright, so. And huge fan of Bugs Bunny. And, yep. That's pretty neat. Oh, so when I went to the other place, because we'd been working, grab a burger real quick, well, because we were working overtime, asked that girl at the drive-thru if I can have one, and they said sure, just pull up to the front and we'll give you one. And the girl's like, hey, did you want a one of these Happy Meal boxes? I was like, yeah, I collect Bugs Bunny, so I wanted to have that. She's like, yeah, here you go. So different McDonald's. Notice that they're doing this little anime thing on their receipts and some of their stuff right there. So something to do with the McDonald's sauce, but they've McDonald's or whatever. So figured I'd throw that up there. I think they might be on the little food mats when you get a tray or something like that. Not sure if that would be collectible or not, but for some people, I used to love anime, but mostly Robotech was my thing back in the 80s. So there you go. That came when I got that. And since I'm showing you that, this other thing here. So these are some of the other things I collect. Now I do know that I have a Kraft macaroni box, kind of like those ones I showed before, of pretty much similar thing, but got Cocoa Puffs. Great chocolatey taste. It's funny, in Albuquerque they have one of these General Mills factories there on Paseo del Norte. When you're driving around going over the river, sometimes really early in the morning or after the bar or something, you can smell them cooking up old Cocoa Puffs or other ones, but the Cocoa Puffs really stood out, and it smells so good when you'd be driving down that road. I'm sure you'd get sick of it, but anyways, so this is Space Jam 2, A New Legacy with LeBron, my boy Bugs Bunny there, and some of these Toon tokens. And so like I said, I do have the macaroni and cheese Kraft box with this on it. So for your LeBron and my boy Bugs Bunny. And so I got this on the Cocoa Puffs, the Kraft macaroni and cheese, and also a Pez dispenser with these two. If you watch my video that I took at my desk at work, you can kind of see that up there on my pin board or whatever. Alright, and then the reason kind of pointing this out is you don't really get oddball cards anymore. Like, very few things do cards anymore. It's just so expensive to license, like say the NBA, but especially baseball. You used to get baseball cards and stuff in products like this, and now you don't. And I'm sure the NBA and the NFL and all that are very expensive too. Maybe you'll get MLS or some other league, like Mexican products, you know, like some of their pastries, kind of like their Hostess versions down there. You can get some of the like Mexican soccer players, or maybe the Olympics. You can get cards. But they really don't do cards in cereal anymore. And so in that situation, I consider the packaging that has sports stars or collectible people on it as the new, it's the collectible now. Now, if you had this box and it was the one that came with baseball cards, then obviously the cards are the collectible and the box is just like the packaging. It's collectible as well, like a Wheaties box or something, but I would consider it secondary. But since those days are over and the oddball era is gone, this is like the new oddballs to me, like this kind of stuff. And so I guess maybe that Happy Meal box. So there you go. If you're a LeBron James collector and you want to have all his stuff, there you go. Well, I'm a Bugs Bunny fan. I haven't seen this yet, but I think I can watch it. It's either on Hulu or Prime. Just gotta sit down and force myself to watch it. I'm not a big fan of LeBron. Another celebrity that should just keep his mouth shut. But I digress. That's just my opinion. So you got these little tokens on here. Of course, there's my boy Bugs Bunny right there. He's my favorite actor of all time. Then maybe Clint Eastwood. But great actor. Been around for coming in on about 80 years now. So I guess him and old Clint Eastwood are around same age, but there you got Foghorn, Leghorn, Lola, Wiley, Coyote, Roadrunner, Speedy Gonzales, no longer PC, Bugs Bunny, Porky Pig, Elmer Fudd, Tweety, Penelope, Gossamer, Yosemite Sam, Daffy, Sylvester, and Marvin the Martian. And then, of course, LeBron. And as they would say in those commentaries on those DVDs, that they created Bugs Bunny as the guy you wish you were. You know, everybody wanted to be Bugs Bunny, but we were all Daffy Ducks. So we're always wishing we were this guy, but in reality, we're this guy. So that's pretty neat. And it's got the Space Jam collectible thing and whatever it's saying there. You're gonna have to read it sideways, folks. Alright, so not too sure what these are all about. Let's see, you can get these tokens. Is it like an NFT or something like that? I guess you could trade it in for stuff. It's like money. I don't know, maybe these little white marks are like hidden QR codes or something. But anyways, here's my boy Bugs Bunny. So I figured I'd show you that, and it's got LeBron James, so it is sports related. Today, when we were going to pick up a pizza, a really good place in Mountain View called Maldonado's on Rangsdorf, right off of El Camino. The reason I found the place was because when I worked at Google, I was looking for a pizza place in Mountain View, mostly like slices of pizza, and this place popped up with Mark Zuckerberg in there in the picture buying a pizza. So it's over by Facebook as well, and I was like, oh, I'll go check it out, and we've been going there ever since. So that's been about 8 years now. So they're really good. Anyways, on the way down there, we saw the Girl Scouts out there, and so I was able to pick me up a few more boxes. These are my favorites, Samoas. So picked up some Girl Scout cookies. So they're still out there, $6 a box. Let's go support your Girl Scouts. Love these cookies, and they're definitely better than the Keebler ones that they've kind of ripped these off. But that's okay. Then I figured I'd pick up a different one. I got the shortbread ones. What are they? Trefoils. Like Girl Scout logo on that cookie there. So picked up some Girl Scout cookies. Alright, what else do I want to show you? Alright. Let's see what we got here. Just some other stuff. I don't know. Always loved Star Wars until Disney screwed it up. But I don't know if you guys remember, about 8-9 years ago, 2012, so just been here for about a year, and they released Star Wars Episode 1 in 3D. I went and saw that. They were supposed to put them all out on 3D, but they, for whatever reason, stopped. But I did go to the movie theater and picked up the got to see the Episode 1 in 3D. It wasn't very, it was okay, but 3D, it's just too dark. That's my problem with it. But they were able to make it into 3D, and so they came with the special glasses. So picked those up at that. They just fell out of here. So you got these glasses when you went to the movie for the real D3D. Kind of gone away, I think, mostly lately. And that's got the Lucasfilm thing on there. Logo. Not really showing. It's hard for me to see. Alright. So I don't know if you guys can see in 3D here. Ooh. Sorry about my voice, folks. I'm a little tired. I don't know if that does anything. But, nevertheless, there you go. Figured I'd just show some random stuff when I was going to show you that Bugs Bunny stuff. And I was like, well, I don't have a lot to show, so I'll just grab some random stuff. So these are some of my oddball collectibles. So at least we had LeBron James in one. Star Wars, always a big collectible. Bugs Bunny. And I think back around, this is 2011, so I think I just moved here, and they had these Slurpee or super big Gulp. Randy Orton, and the reason I pulled him out was because I hadn't seen him in a couple years. No, he had a back injury, and I saw him tonight on SmackDown. So, super big Gulp. Randy Orton's one of my favorite modern wrestlers. I like him because he's kind of like a heel. Like, people like him, but he's also unlikable at the same time, kind of a heel. Reminds me of Macho Man Savage. Not the way he wrestles or acts, it's just Macho Man, even when he was a good guy, was still kind of a bad guy. You know, just you know what I'm trying to get at if you watch wrestling. So there we go, Randy Orton. On the 7-Eleven super big Gulp there. So there you go. So we got some WWE, some NBA, some Warner Brothers, some anime, some Lobos, some Star Wars, and let's see, do I have anything else to show you? Alright, we'll just throw some baseball in there since this is old style classics baseball cards. One of my videos that didn't get any views, which this one probably won't get many views, was I did pick up that Ring Dings Drake's box on that store up in Belmont. It has Hall of Famers Tim Raines and Don Mattingly as some of the oddball cards that, like I was talking about, where the packaging becomes the oddball and where it becomes like the collectible. Well, in this sense, the cards are the collectible, and that stuff was just like the advertising for it. But if they didn't have cards anymore, then if they had one of their images on here, that would make this box the collectible, in my opinion. Like the Mike Trout Super Pretzels. So anyways, and that does have the inside, so you could cut that out. I'll probably show this again on the next video. Alright, having trouble there. The focus. Try this again. Okay, you Mattingly fans and you Tim Raines, a couple superstars there, one Hall of Famer. And then Donnie Baseball, maybe someday. Card 1 and 2. But I dig that. I love Oddball. And so there you have it. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap that up. I don't think, oh wait, I think I have one other thing. Just a second, folks. Alright, last but not least, I got a Louise Bob's Burgers plush little hangy toy. Her dressed, I believe, as a pickle. So, don't watch Bob's Burgers, you should check it out. It's pretty funny. Finally had a new one on this week. We didn't watch it Sunday morning, but I watched it on Monday when we came back from work. When I got home, my wife had it ready to go. So that was sweet of her. She's such a sweetheart, and it was a pretty good episode, and it was Louise, one of the Louise and Linda episodes. So it was pretty cool. But get these at Target. Just thought it would be neat to pick up. Bob's Burgers is actually a really funny show. And I wouldn't watch it for 10 years because I was mad that it was knocking out Futurama off the air. Alright folks, so I guess we should cut it off there, you know. I don't know what else to show you guys. Just some throwback things. Little throwback to your past. This gum tastes so good for like 36 seconds. And then it just completely loses all its flavor. So, anyways, that's Rob, or I'm Rob at Old Style Classics Baseball Cards and other hobbies and collectibles and stuff like that. So I figured I'd do a quick others oddball stuff. And we'll come back and we'll do some baseball. Alright folks, see you later. Bye.